The Young and the Restless Thursday, August 28 recap. Kyle's marriage proposal for Claire wiggles out of Audra blow-up. The Young and the Restless Y&R recap for Thursday, August 28 reveals that Kyle Abbott Michael Mueller will plan a marriage proposal to save his romance with Claire Newman Hale. EYRN after a major Audra Charles Zuleika Silver blow-up. At Society, Jack Abbott Peter Bergman will push Victor Newman Eric Braeden to tear up the $5 million contract Kyle signed if he's truly backing off Kyle and Claire's relationship. However, Victor will refuse to destroy a perfectly good contract and will end up having one of his typical confrontations with Jack. Diane Jenkins Abbott Susan Walters will speak with Jack afterward and learn that he wants to give Victor a dose of his own medicine, but she'll worry he could make tea. Hing's worse by going on the attack against Victor. There'll be some talk about Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, as well, but Jack won't really be concerned about him. Outside on Thursday's Y&R episode, Victor will text Kane to ask if he's ready to move forward with their alliance against Abbott. At the coffee house, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, will open up to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, about life without Cole Howard J. Eddie Peck, and her worries about Claire needing to grieve. Nikki will think a promotion might help Claire right now, so she'll reveal her plan to make Claire a J. Junior executive in a particular division and call it the next rung on the corporate ladder. At the Abbott mansion, Claire will give Kyle updates on how she exposed Audra's actions to Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, right in front of Audra, who denied everything. Claire will eventually ask if there's anything Kyle hasn't told her about Nice and will refuse to let him keep dodging the question. Kyle will think back on Diane and Jack urging him to come clean, so he'll admit he allowed for a kiss with Audra in France. After Kyle says he was disgusted the whole time, Claire will think it sounds like there was more. Kyle will hint about having to go with it for a bit to sell the trap, but he'll assure Claire that Audra means nothing to him. Even so, Claire will be upset over lying since he previously told her nothing happened. Claire will rant about Audra being more honest than Kyle was and will wonder if he ever would have told the truth if she hadn't prompted him. Kyle will be desperate to fix this and will beg Claire to tell him that he didn't make things worse. Claire won't think she can say that and will walk out on Kyle since she won't be able to make him feel better right now. Once Claire joins Victoria and Nikki at the coffee house, she'll admit Kyle just confessed to kissing Audra in Nice. Claire will explain their conversation and reflect on Kyle's lies triggering her after the way Jordan Colleen Zank raised her. Nikki will acknowledge that Kyle made a mistake, but she'll think that he truly loves Claire. However, Claire won't be able to forgive Kyle yet and will need time to work through all this. Nikki will eventually meet up with Victor at the ranch, where she'll question Victor about his motives regarding his treatment of Kyle. Nikki will think the feud was always more about Victor's beef with Jack, so Victor will acknowledge that their rivalry is never going away. Back with Kyle, he'll crash Diane and Jack's lunch to admit he told Claire about kissing Audra in Nice. Kyle will explain Claire's awful reaction and will be determined to repair the damage. Although Diane will urge Kyle to give Claire some time, Kyle will think he has to deliver a grand gesture quickly. When Jack and Diane wonder about Kyle's plans, he'll declare that he's going to ask Claire to marry him. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kyle's marriage proposal could make some real waves soon, so we'll see if it leads to engagement news or more trouble instead. CDL's where you want to be for great Young and the Restless spoilers, news and updates, so make us your favorite Y&R hotspot.